All right, here we go. We have CML Lavish D in the building. Welcome to VladTV.
All good, all good.
Hey man, we've been talking about doing this for a while. There's been some back and forth, but we finally made it happen.
Yeah, we way past due. It should have been done 10 years ago.
Well, it's getting done now though.
Nah, it's all good.
All right, well, this is your first time here, so I want to start in the beginning. So you grew up in Sacramento?
Yeah.
Okay, what part?
South Sac.
Okay, and what was Sacramento like growing up?
Shit, crazy. You know what I'm talking about? It's crazy, you feel me? Shit. A lot of gang banging, you know what I'm talking about? But you know.
Okay, and did you grow up in a family that was already in the streets like that, or that was more your thing?
Shit, yeah, my mom and dad from the streets, but they wasn't, no gang members or nothing like that, you dig? So, I just chose the route I chose just off, the area I was in.
Okay, and how old were you when you started getting mixed up and all that?
Shit, it's like a motherfucker was born in it, you know what I'm saying? But, you feel me, I didn't really just start getting on no gang banging shit, you know what I mean? I never looked at it like I was gang banging. I just looked at it like, you know what I'm saying? Like some mob shit, you feel me? But probably like 12, 13, something like that.
Okay, and what were some of the first things you started doing at 12 and 13?
I wasn't doing nothing, man. I was no killing or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing no shit like that, It was just more like, I was playing sports though, you know what I mean? Like I was from where I was from, but I wasn't just like no super gang member, you know what I mean? I was playing sports and shit like that. So I stopped playing sports when I was like 14, and then that's when, it was full time in the streets.
Okay, like how old were you when you got your first arrest?
Like 14.
Okay, can you say what that was for?
I think I got caught with like some ounces of weed. I don't even know if I was 14 though. Probably like 40, yeah, probably 14, 15 probably. But yeah, for some weed and shit. You know what I mean? Like a few ounces of weed at a club one day, and we were just standing out there. Me and my gang, I guess. Me and the gang standing out there. They kept telling us to leave, but we didn't leave. So the sheriffs pulled up and blocked everything off, and they took I had a car in the parking lot. You know what I mean? They took my keys to the car, and they went and searched the car, and that's how they found the weed. They found like a few ounces of weed. They took me to juvenile hall.
Okay, and how long was that stretch?
They let me out on ankle monitor. It was my first time, so I think probably like, I don't even remember, like that shit was so long ago, probably like a week or two. I don't think it was like no money or nothing like that.
Okay, so just something slight, slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
But they gave you an ankle monitor at that point?
Yeah, they gave me, I did ankle monitor though. I had to do an ankle monitor for a couple months.
So at 14 years old, barely a teenager, you got an ankle monitor
Yeah.
on your leg. And were you still going to high school at this time or no?
I think I was like, I don't know if I was in junior high or high school. Probably, yeah, I think I was in high school, yeah. I think I was probably like a freshman or something like that. I don't remember. I used to be fucking up, so like I didn't got held back, yeah, feel me, before, like all type of shit. So like, I think I was older than my whole class. Oh,
Well,
God.
I mean, but you were actually going to high school with an ankle monitor?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Because those things run out of energy, and you got to sit there. You can't take them off and charge them. You got to literally go up to a wall.
You didn't have to charge. I don't think you had to charge it back then. That was just like for GPS. That was for GPS. And it was crazy, right? Because one day leaving school, right, we got out early. So I tried to do some shit, you know what I mean? Because I had to be home at like, school usually ended at 3:25 back then. So I got out at 12, it was early day. So I went to one of my friend's house, right? Trying to get some weed from him. And it's crazy because we had the same like probation officer. But I seen the probation officer car outside. But I'm just thinking that like this might be a rental car or something. And so I go knock on the door, and his house is right in back of the school, right? So like I went to his house, and knock on the door, boop. His mom opened the door, but his mom I'm like, where your son at? Say his name and all that. And she like, come in. But she never ever invited me in. They was like from Middle Eastern, like Indian, like. She never invited me in the house, like, and I'm like, it's kind of weird she telling me to come in the house. Man, it was like 4 probation officers in there, took me to jail again, because I was supposed to go straight home from school, took me to jail. Then that time I did like 2 months, for violating my probation. I was just like, yeah, man, that was some stupid shit right there, though. I think that was probably the longest time I did in juvenile hall, probably like 2, 3 months, 4 months.
And you were how old at the time?
I was probably like 14, 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you end up graduating from high school or?
Nah, I ain't graduated.
Okay. You dropped out in what grade?
I don't feel like I dropped out, I just stopped going. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I just stopped going. I was getting money, like, and they had me bouncing around, like going to continuation schools and shit like that. Then I started going to jail, you know what I mean? And I just never finished it like that.
Most times when kids stop going to high school, they start just doing whatever.
Exactly.
You know, you got your whole day to do nothing, and you end up hanging out, getting in trouble, and so forth. And that's pretty much what happened with you?
Yeah. I was selling drugs and shit. I wasn't just out there doing no stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I was selling drugs and shit, doing shit like that. You know what I mean? I wasn't doing too much.
I mean, were you still doing weed, or did you progress to other things?
Yeah, I was, whatever I can get my hands on, whatever wasn't bolted down was getting sold.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, when you talk about all that, that comes with violence. It comes with ripoffs. It comes with snitches.
Right.
And I assume you got to experience all that.
Absolutely.
Like, what were the worst things that you were going through during that era?
Like trying to come up in the game, being young, you know what I'm saying, really trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, like trying to figure out everything myself, because it was everybody in it for self. Like I didn't have no older homies like putting me on. You know what I mean? Like, here, bro, this how you do it, this how you do that, da-da-da. You know what I mean? So it's like I was trying to figure out, I would ask questions and shit like that to try to figure out what everything go for. Like, okay, how much this go for? Okay, how much this go for? And that's kind of like how I learned. But then you got the older people or the older niggas in the hood that was on some shit like every man for theyself. So I don't really know the game. So you really overcharging me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really making what I'm supposed to be making, because you taxing me. You putting your taxes on it because you ain't really the plug. You the middleman. You know what I'm saying? You go to the plug and you get something for whatever price you get it for. Then you come back and try to double and sell it to me. Then I'm buying it because I don't really know nobody to get the shit from. So it's like, I was really like, I feel like I was hustling backwards for a long time. You know what I mean? Like hustling backwards until I really like, you know, sometimes you take so many losses that you just like, okay, I got it now. I understand.
Yeah, but then as you go up the ladder and find your own plug and everything else like that, then you're exposing yourself more to police and more to people snitching on you and everything else like that. It's kind of like the higher you get, the more of a target you become.
Absolutely.
So as you started to kind of learn the game, I mean, were you getting busted for drugs and so forth during that time?
I ain't never really had no, all I ever got caught with, like I never got caught with like crack or nothing like that, you know what I mean? Like when I was younger, I never got caught with, I always got caught with weed, you know what I mean? Like, and it was always, or guns, you know what I mean? But it was never on my person. I never went to jail for nothing on my person. It was always, they'd take my keys, go through the car, go through the parking lot, or go through wherever, hitting the alarm, oh, it's over there, boop, and they go to the car, gun might be under my seat, or they might rip out the seats and find some weed or shit like that. You know what I mean? It was never like on my person. So it's like most of that shit was always beatable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because cars wasn't in my name. So you just took somebody's car keys and went and searched their car and saying it's mine.
Okay, but gun charges are pretty serious as well.
Yeah, gun charges are serious.
And you were catching gun charges along the way?
Yeah, I caught a gun. I think I caught my first gun case at like, probably like 18, yeah.
Oh, okay. So for that gun case, how much time did you get?
I think probably like a county year, yeah.
Okay. And that was your first time going to adult jail?
I don't remember, man. I honestly don't remember though, cause I was going to jail so much back then at a young age, so I don't really remember if that was my first time going to jail. Like, but I know that was the longest time I went to jail. You feel me? Back then, at a young age, 18, for like a year.
Right. And a lot of times I hear the county's even worse than penitentiary because
Yeah.
things get crazy in there.
Hell yeah, then it's a lot of young people. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got young niggas in the motherfucking, like, it's like in a cage. You got, you know what I'm saying, they ain't listening to the OGs. The OGs be dope fiends half the time, you know what I mean? So they stay in the way. Then you just got the youngsters running everything, you know?
So you get out from doing that year, and I mean, you started rapping when you were young, when you were like around 10 years old, right?
Right.
By that time, you get out, you're what, 19? You get out of county?
Yeah.
Was the rap thing developed at that point, or you were just fucking around?
When I got out of jail when I was 19, one of my older homies, he was from a different part, like Sacramento. Well, he was from South Sacramento, but we was from two different neighborhoods. But he had took me to to a label called Goodfella. You know what I mean? Goodfella Records, which was owned by somebody in Sacramento. But he had a dude that just won like $1.3 million. He won it while I was in jail though, so he had to label everything popping and shit like that. So he took me over to them, boom, and then, you know, I started fucking with them. I never signed no paperwork or nothing like that to be under no contract and that, and I was just, you know, down with them, rocking with them, you know what I mean? So I had the streets, they gave me a chain, you know what I'm saying? They said the record label represented, boom, and I just started fucking with them, you know what I mean? Until I got I was representing that for about 3 years until everything just went sour or everything just crumbled however it crumbled, you know what I mean? But like I still fuck with them though, but they don't, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got the label no more, nothing like that.
Right. And you signed to Goodfellas in like 2004.
Yeah, I didn't really sign no paperwork though, but yeah,
Yeah. That's when you became affiliated with them.
Yeah.
Okay. And you stuck around for a few years, but it didn't really go anywhere.
Nah, I didn't go nowhere.
Okay. So what happens next?
Shit, I just really started doing my own thing. So like, I started some shit called SSR, Shining Star Records. You know what I mean? I was just young trying to do some shit though. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know the game or nothing like that. So I just had a big following in the streets. So like, okay, boo, whatever I do, my niggas gonna do. So I just started the Shining Star Records, probably like in 2006. Then in 2007, some shit happened. You know what I mean? And I went back to prison. I mean, I went to prison, not back to prison. I went to prison in 2007, like in February. Then, you know what I'm saying, I just, you know.
Okay. So what did you go back to prison for in 2007?
No, I went to prison. That was my first time going to prison.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, because you were just in county before. So you finally catch an actual penitentiary charge.
Yeah.
In 2007. What was that for?
Well, I could talk about it now because, you know what I mean, it's already handled, but a shootout happened, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me? A shootout happened, I guess, or whatever, but they tried to say I did the shooting, you know what I mean? But so, like, somebody shot at a car, right? That car was my car, you know what I'm saying? But it was a bullet came through the window, or it was a bullet in the back window, through the back window, boom, and went in the ceiling of the car, the roof of the car. Then it was, you know how like when you got tents on the car, like if you notice, like if you got tents on the car, like basically a shootout happened, boom, and out the driver's side, it's like the window was busted out, but they said it wasn't bullets that came in the car. It had to be bullets that went out the car. Kind of get what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
like somebody shot at the car, and then somebody, whoever was driving, shot back. But they didn't roll the window down, they just started shooting back. You know what I'm saying? So they saying I was the person who was driving the car. Somebody shot at me one time, boom, one bullet in my car, and whoever was driving shot back. Bob. So, make a long story short, the car had rims on it, right? It was a Cadillac. It was a new Cadillac. And the car ended up getting parked on the side, like parked somewhere. You know what I mean? Like this is my car though. This is my car, but it's not in my name. It's in a family member name. So the car ended up getting parked, and I guess somebody stole. It was a brand new car. Somebody stole the rims off the car, like at 6 in the morning. So this night, a shootout happened. The car get parked. Boom. Somebody stole the rims off the car. You get what I'm saying? So the police end up, you know, you see this car, you feel me, like on the side street, look like a brand new car. The rims gone. On jacks or, on crates or whatever the fuck. They take the car. At this time, it's shells in the car. You get what I'm saying? Because the car didn't get cleaned out. Like somebody just parked it and just got out the car. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 3 or 4 shells in the car. Boop. From a Tech 9. You know what I'm saying? So when they take the car, I'm like, okay, they took this car, boop, 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 whatever. So the next morning, I go to my baby mama house, right? But I'm finna go out of town. Like, I'm finna go out of town and just do what I'm doing, whatever I'm doing. I'm finna go out of town. Like, okay, and got this car, it's a shootout happened. There's bullets in the car, shells. So the Tech 9 had a 30 on it. And I think I had a 4.5 with a 30 on it. So, yeah, I was finna go out of town, boom. And it was crazy, right? Because I had somebody ID with me, right? But this person who ID I had was one of my little homies, right? But I haven't even been around him, like he wasn't with me or nothing when anything happened. And the ID fell in the seat. The ID fell in the seat, or the passenger side. It was in the passenger side, in the seat though. Just so happened, when I go to my baby mama house and I'm getting a tattoo on my hand, boom, I'm getting SSR on my hand. Wow, it's me and it's like probably like 3 of my little homies though, they in the living room, and then it's my son in the room with me. Just so happened, the dude who ID I had, or the ID that was in the car, he ended up showing up at my baby mama house because he was talking to somebody that was there, like, you know what I'm saying, one of my other little homies though. But I didn't even know he was coming over there. But the car already got took, the bullets, the shells on the ground, his ID in the car, but they know it's my car. And they know, or they think they know he's known for doing shit. So now it's like, okay, make a long story short, I just hear like, roof, roof, roof. I hear helicopter, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So, but we be playing like that, like, get down, police. You know what I mean? Like, we just be playing like to keep each other on their toes. And it's like, it's real police. But I'm in a room, and it's crazy because I'm in the room with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the room with the nigga. The ID got caught up in the car. You know what I mean? The ID got caught up in the car. So when they come, boom, just so happened, the gun whatever, the shell casings matched up with the gun. You know what I'm saying, with the Tech 9. Boop. So they like, okay, that was you. That was shit. I was like, nah, that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know these guns was here. You know what I mean? Like, boy, your car, we just found your car last night. No, we found your car this morning, because it's all like one day, bro. So, and like, we just found your car, like 3 or 4 bullet shells in the car. Boom, your window bust out. So somebody was shooting out your car, and you had 1 bullet in the ceiling, like somebody shot at you first. They had to shoot at you first or some shit. And you shot back like they trying to, you know what I'm saying, do some shit like that. And I'm like, and they like, yeah, we found his ID, so he's here with you, but he wasn't in the car. Like, oh God, he was not in the car. That was just like, it was like some movie shit. Like, I swear to God, he was not in the car. Like, this happened in 2007, bro. Like, I ain't gotta lie, that's over already. This nigga was not in the car with me. His ID was in the car. So he really went to the pen for nothing. Like, I swear to God, like, he went to prison for nothing, like, with me, though. And he was young, you know what I mean? So it's like, make a long story short, I think he was only like 18, you know what I mean? I think he was only 18. Boop. So they take us to jail and shit, yada, 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 yada. I'm already knowing, like, okay, they finna try to send me to prison, or I don't know, you know what I'm saying? They found this Tech 9, they found this 4.5 or whatever, with a 30 on it, both got 30s on it, blah, blah, blah. And they found his ID. He with me, you know what I'm saying, when they come. So now we really look guilty. We really look guilty. And he was not even in the car. That was the crazy thing, right? So, boom. They make a long story short, my son was 4 years old, right? My son was 4 years old. They didn't have nobody to testify on me, though. And basically, the motherfuckers tried to say the car was reported stolen. And the car wasn't in my name. So, like, you really ain't, like, you got these guns, you know what I'm saying? But this ain't my house. My fingerprints ain't on these guns. Just because y'all found the car, y'all can't say, you feel me, that I did that. So like that shit be serious. Like, you gotta have real, like, evidence. Man, you know what's crazy? When they ask me, like, who guns is these? When they like, who guns are these? My son, he 4 years old. He like, them my daddies. Swear to God. He like, them my daddies. He don't know no better, he 4 though, right? So I'm like, he don't know no better. Like he ain't no snitching, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga 4 years old. They trying to put this nigga on the stand to testify on me. I'm like,
wait. They really wanted to put a 4-year-old child, baby. That's really a baby. That's not even a kid. That's a 4-year-old baby.
A baby.
Who could probably barely talk. You know,
exactly.
Still could put. I've been around 4-year-olds. I know what a 4-year-old is. This is not someone you can put on a stand.
Exactly.
And really expect a real answer out of.
Listen. So at my preliminary hearing, right, I'm finna go to trial, cause my lawyer like, bro, they like you're gonna beat this. Like, your fingerprints ain't no nothing. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't find you in the car. That's the only thing they found was this ID. You know what I mean? Like, it's in this girl name. You know what I'm saying? The car's in this girl name. She could have had somebody driving your car, and the ID could have just been left in your car. So he breaking everything down. He's like, man, let's go to trial. So boom, at my preliminary hearing, you know, that's when they got to bring all the evidence, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever to the table, and let you, and whatever. See if this is worth going to trial, if they got enough evidence to bound you over for trial. So they didn't have nothing. And they was like, well, we have his son, you know what I mean? We have his son here, and he told us that there was his dad guns. And they like, and my lawyer like, man, this little boy is 4 years old. Like y'all could have made him say that. You could have said, or aren't these your dads? Like, you could have said anything. Like, this dude can't even talk right. Like, he can't even talk. Like, this boy is a baby. Like he's a baby. Like, don't know no nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking, right? So they asking my son, like, they in court. This is in court now.
Wait, so he's on the stand?
This is in court. He is on the stand. You know what I'm saying? So they asking my son, bro. He's 4 years old. I swear to God, he's 4 years old. That's how bad they wanted me. You know what I mean? Like, cause the hella shit was happening. Like, his mom had got shot a few years ago. Then they say hella shit, motherfuckers was dying, getting shot after that, all type of shit. So they've been trying to get me for a long time, right? So, like, on some shit like that. but they never like could get me on no shit because I ain't did nothing. Man, they got my son on the stand, right? They like, so who guns were those that we found? He was like, they was y'all guns. Now he's saying it's y'all guns, right? And they like, who told you to say that? My granny. Then he pointed at my mom. I'm like, man, this shit crazy, bro. I swear to God, I'm like, oh, bro, this shit crazy. He was like, so your grandmother told you to say it's our guns? Yeah. But are they really your dad guns? And he just kept looking at me, and I'm just looking at him. He's like, nah, they ain't my dad guns, though. They ain't my dad guns. They y'all guns. He just kept saying that. Then the judge was like, well, the district attorney was like, well, he just said his grandmother told him to say this. They are guns and yada, 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 and whoop. Like, I think this is enough evidence to bound over the trial and yada, 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 yada. And so I'm like, take a recess, boom. So we go to recess or whatever, Bob. My lawyer come, like I'm in the cage, and my lawyer come tell me like, look, man, they talking about trying to take your son to CPS. You know what I'm saying? This the deal they got. They got, I think it was like, was it 4 months, 3 years, 8 months, something like that. And it was like, yeah, they want you to take this 3 years and 8 months, you know what I'm saying? Or they gonna try to take your son, you know what I mean? Like, they found a bulletproof vest, they found 2 guns, found the weed and all this shit. And I'm like, all right, don't worry about it, I'll take it right now. You know what I'm saying, I'll take it. And it was like, but the only thing is your boy, he has to take a deal too. And I'm like, what's his deal? They was like, oh, they only want to give him 16 months, what half? 8 months. I said, all right. And I was like, you good? He's like, yeah, it's good. I was like, all right, boom. Took the time just because of that. They didn't have shit on me, like, for real. Like, you found some guns, but you didn't find me with the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't on me. My fingerprints wasn't on them, nothing, you know what I'm saying? But y'all threatened to take my little nigga, so it's like, all right, I'll go sit down about that. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Now I went to prison.
So you took 4 years?
I took, yeah, 4 years.
Okay. And you said that your son's mother was shot before then?
Yeah, my baby mama got shot before, but she got shot in like 2000, like, I think this is like, probably like 3 years before that she got shot and shit, you know what I'm saying? Over some shit, I guess, you know, over some street shit.
Okay. Was that the first time, when you talk about this alleged shooting that happened in the car, was that the first time you were shot at?
When?
I mean,
the time I went to jail?
yeah, I mean, the situation around you going to prison for 4 years, was that the first time you were shot at?
I want to say, nah. I've been around some shit before, you know what I mean? But, yeah.
Oh, okay. Have you ever gotten shot, actually hit?
Yeah.
Was that before or after the situation?
I mean, that was recent, like probably like 2 years ago.
Okay, all right, so we'll talk about that once we get to that part of the story. Okay, so you take this 4 years, and your man takes 16 months.
Right.
You come out what year? This was like around, what, maybe 2012 or something?
No. I went down in February 2007.
Okay.
So they gave me this 4 years. I think it was like really like 3 years and 8 months or something like that. So when I went to prison, boom. When I went to prison, you know, in the county jail, it's like every day you get 2 days for credit. So when I went to the prison, I got halftime. So all I gotta do is really like 24 months or 26 or something like that. But when I went to prison, I ended up going to fire camp. Like, you know what I'm saying, for low level offenders like that, you know what I mean? Because guns ain't violence. Guns ain't violent. Like, so if you get caught with a gun, that's just possession of a firearm. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they couldn't charge me for no shooting because who got shot? Who went to the police and said they got shot? So you can't charge me for shooting or brandishing a firearm because you don't know or nothing like that. You could just charge me for possession of these firearms, you know what I mean? So it wasn't violent. So I ended up going to fire camp. And when you go to fire camp, instead of 50%, you gotta do 35%. So I end up doing like 22 months in prison or 20 months or something like that. So I get out the following year in 2008, like at the end of 2008. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you get out in 2008.
Right.
Do you pick the music back up at that point?
Yeah, I picked the music up, but like I was just like, I really didn't give a fuck about the music. Like I did, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, okay, this is my way out. But then I just felt like niggas was hating, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas was hating because like I ain't gonna toot my own horn. I'm a real nigga though in the streets, you know what I mean? So it's like you got all these older niggas rapping from the city that ain't no street niggas though. They talking about selling dope. You ain't really selling dope. You talking about busting your gun. You ain't really busting your gun. You talking about robbing these niggas and you know what I'm saying? You ain't really doing that. But when it come to me, niggas done already know what I done did and what I done put down in there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, niggas done know I really went to prison for this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas know, like, you feel me? Like, in the streets talk about shit. So it's like when I rapping, it's like a little different from a nigga like, you know what I'm saying, rapping that's going to church every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But you talking about this gangster shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different. So it's like, I was stealing niggas shine. I always was stealing niggas shine. I always was chains on, watches on, rings on, diamonds in my mouth, always tight, nice outfits and shit like that. So it's like, I looked it like a rapper already. You get what I'm saying? So it was like niggas who had the right connections didn't want to give me the connections. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was too busy trying to blow up and do all of this and all of that. So I had to do shit on my own. But I just started just talking shit to everybody. Like, all right, y'all niggas bitches then. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas all bitches. Nigga, we gonna take everything y'all niggas got anytime we see y'all, since y'all bitches. So like, that's how I was fucking around. That's how I was feeling. So that made niggas scared of me. Like all these niggas, like my hood is notorious in Sacramento, man, G Parkway, you know what I'm saying? It's it's like some projects. But like you had to you niggas didn't want to come up in there. You dig what I'm saying? But my hood was already shut down by then. You know what I mean? Like they shut down my hood, like the police and shit. Like they did a gang injunction back in the day. So it was really like we was like project niggas though. So you got like 1,000 project niggas that never went nowhere. So like when you shut our hood down, it's like roaches just invaded the whole city. You know what I'm saying? And that's when niggas neighborhoods start getting took over. You know what I'm saying? Niggas streets start getting took over. Shit start getting took for niggas, cause now you got these project niggas in these good suburban areas now, and it just, you know what I mean? It's like a little bit different though. So like now I got the streets. Boop. It ain't just, you know what I'm saying, my hood. Now it's the streets, cause we everywhere. Doop, 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 and I'm respected. You know what I mean? So it was like on some shit like that, and then I just, you feel me? Like in 2008, I got out September, the end of September. I went back at the beginning of December for like, I think like 10 months, you know what I'm saying, for a high-speed chase. And I was on GPS ankle monitor at the time, you know what I'm saying? So when they let me out of prison, when I ended up getting out of prison, they put me on an ankle monitor for 4 years though. So like they could just track my moves, watch where I go, you know what I'm saying, see who I'm around. You know what I'm saying? I had to sign, like I had special conditions and shit. Like it was just like I couldn't really focus on the music because like I got all these conditions on me. So like when I'm doing music, like all my niggas rap, you know what I'm saying? But we all gang members. Like niggas done been to prison. So it's like we might be a nigga might be at the studio just because of my GPS ankle monitor, they know where I'm at, and they know I always got some niggas around me. They might pull up to the studio and wait till we come out, gang unit. And by me having special conditions, I can't wear no red, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't wear the color red, you feel what I'm saying? Like, cause they got me down as a blood. I can't wear nothing with stars on them. Like we can't wear Houston Astro hats, you know what I'm saying? Cause they got the stars, you know what I'm saying? Our clique called the stars. So it was like, if I get caught with a sweater, they got a little red stitching. You violate your special conditions. So when you violate your special conditions, you get 12 months automatically most of the time, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta do flat time. So if they give me 365 days for violating my special conditions, I have to do 365 days. It ain't no half of that, nigga, you doing the whole, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I went I had one of my homeboys with me, one of my little homies. He on gang file. He young, but he got all red on him. So boom, a motorcycle police tried to pull me over, and I just bent a couple blocks and told this nigga to jump out my car, like, bro, bounce out, whoop. He bounced out, hit the gate, you know what I'm saying? They still took me to jail. They gave me 8 months. I'm like, nah, I didn't know this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that nigga. He just asked for a ride for the gas station, man. Still gave me 8 months because he had on red running. I'm like, bro, I just gave this man a ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all didn't catch him or none of this shit. And I stopped for y'all after a while. They gave me 8 months for that, boo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then, you know what I'm saying? So it was like every time a nigga started rapping, it was just like, you feel me? A nigga go to jail for being around somebody, you feel me? Or being in the hood, like, you dig what I'm saying? I'm still young, so I'm like, okay, I could be slicker than them, but you can't be slicker than them because they could pull up on you because of this GPS at any time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I'm from the Bay, and the Bay and Sacramento are, about an hour and a half away.
Right.
But in the Bay, you don't really have Crips and Bloods. But it seems like Crips and Bloods became a big thing in Sacramento
Yeah.
and really, really took a hold. And you said, you're affiliated with the Bloods. How serious is the Crip and Blood thing in Sacramento, or is it really more like a neighborhood thing?
Nah, the Crip and Blood shit, it used to be big back in the day, but I'm gonna keep it real though, like I had so much influence, like I'm the real reason, like, you know what I'm saying? And I say this and everybody know this shit, like I'm from the South Side, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got Gordon Block Crips, you got Meadowview Bloods, you know what I'm saying? You got Valley High Parole, Valley High Crip, you know what I'm saying? G Parkway Mob, G Parkway Blood, whatever. You dig what I'm saying? Elder Creek Mob, Fruit Ridge, and shit like that. But like South Sac, Iraq really starts, like, I really look at it like Mac, like from Florin Road to Mac Road, you know what I'm saying? But if you go to the left, you got 47th and then Fruit Ridge and then you got Oak Park, you dig what I'm saying? But like, we don't fuck with Oak Park. You get what I'm saying? That ain't the South. You dig what I'm saying? So like really Florin Road and Mac Road. But Mac Road is really where I grew up at once they shut the hood down. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a little bit of community basically. So like with Valley High Crip and Valley High Paru, then you had us, which was the Stars, you know what I'm saying? G Parkway / Stars, whatever the fuck, boom. So like we all right there on Mac Road and Center Parkway, Bloods and Crips, and niggas is funky, but then but I'm not from Valley High. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not from Valley High, but I got some influence over here. So it's like, nigga, then we got the Stars. The Stars is really like, you know what I'm saying, it was mainly like Mob, and then like Bloods, and then we like Crips, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, when we made that or started that, that's when like it ain't no more Blood and Crip beefing over here. You see, we all riding together, we all one. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's how the fuck this is, though. So, like, you could be in a party right now with me and the homies, and these niggas over here with blue on, these niggas over here with red on, and we got a handshake, and it's all gang. You dig what I'm saying? We ain't disrespecting, oh, he a crab or he a slob. Nah, nigga, we ain't fucking with it like that. We all one. We mobbing. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's simple. You feel me? So it's like, I'm the reason that shit, you know what I'm saying, the Bloods and Crips ain't beefing on the South Side, you dig what I'm saying? They ain't really beefing nowhere in Sacramento. But for surely, because it's cliques, and once niggas seen that clique shit pop off and how, like, it was still violent shit going on because we were still beefing with other niggas from the other side of the town though, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really no beef with South Side niggas though. Like, South Side niggas ain't really beefing with South Side niggas. You feel me? We all pushing one. We all mob. The Crips fucking with us. The Bloods fucking with us. You feel me? I mean, I don't really know too many Mexicans though, but you know what I'm saying, they fucking with us too though. But like, we beefing like problems with other niggas though, like from different parts of the town.
Well, at one point, you and Philthy Rich started getting into it.
Yeah.
This was around what, 2012 or something like that?
Nah. This was around, this when I got out of prison in 2008.
Oh, okay, so it started earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've interviewed Philthy Rich a few times. Philthy Rich is from Oakland, So he's not even from Sacramento at all. Like,
Right.
what started that whole issue? And just to make it clear, you guys are cool now. So
Right,
this
right,
is
right,
not
right.
us trying to, rip open old wounds. You know what I mean? It's just kind of getting the story of what led you guys to being cool again. But back then, what was the issue?
I'm gonna keep it real, right? Like I wasn't fucking with my baby mama, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I went to prison, like I wasn't with my baby mama. Like I wasn't fucking with my baby mama. You dig what I'm saying? Like I wasn't fucking with her. You feel me? That wasn't my bitch. You feel me? This ain't my woman. This ain't nothing. You feel me? I got bitches. You feel me? But I'm a factor in the city though. You dig what I'm saying? So it's a respect thing. Like I don't give a fuck who fuck with my baby mama. You dig what I'm saying? That's her motherfucking business. She older than me. But when I go to prison, you know what I'm saying? And then I come home, like niggas know me for being violent, like, you know what I'm saying, on some shit like that. So you got, you know what I'm saying, I never knew who Livewire and That's Philthy and all of these niggas, you know what I mean? Like I never knew who them niggas was. So when I got out of jail, like, they rapping out here now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just keep hearing like, oh bruh, whoop whoop whoop, this nigga fuck with your baby mama, you feel me? This nigga be in the studio talking about how you fuck with your baby mama, man, and how you tripping. I'm like, tripping, nigga, I ain't never even heard of that, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even know what the fuck them niggas talk about. So I was like, yeah, the nigga was just in the studio, but it wasn't Philthy Rich, it was somebody in the group, on their label. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, is that right? It was like, yeah, man, this nigga just, every time he come up in here, this nigga just always speaking on you like, he hope you don't try to do nothing, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause he fucking with your baby mama. But niggas is really saying this shit because niggas know I'm a real nigga though. So to even say you fucking with a bitch I had or mine, means like, it kind of like put you up like, I'm fucking with one of his bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, better yet, my baby mama though. You dig what I'm saying? She a bitch from the hood though, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, do what the fuck you do, nigga, you feel me? So, once I keep hearing it though, I'm like, okay, so now niggas wanna keep playing my name. You feel me? Okay, when I see this nigga, I'm pressing this nigga up, you feel me? But this ain't Philthy, this is a nigga from his rap group. So, one day I see this niggas, and I'm like, nigga, what's happening, my nigga? You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, but I ain't aggressive. I mean, I'm aggressive, but I'm not tripping. I'm like, my nigga, yeah, nigga Lavish D, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Lavish D, my nigga. I was like, yeah, niggas ain't tripping off no bitches though. You feel me? That's what I tell the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, you good. I say, I know I'm good, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like for real, like I'm ready to get on you though, for sure. I'm ready to get on you though, but I'm like, it's gonna be like it's over a bitch. So I'm not known for hating, my nigga. I'm known for knocking niggas bitches and fucking niggas bitches. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want it to be like, say, oh, I seen him and knocked him out or slapped him with a gun or some shit like that over my baby mama. So I just, nigga, shook his hand, nigga, yeah, man, I'm not tripping off no bitches though. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't have to say my baby mama. He knew what I was talking about. Nigga, Lavish D, my nigga, I'm out here, my nigga. This my city, my nigga. Y'all niggas ain't even from out here, to keep it real though. Oh no, it's good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So we left it at that. And then one day they had a show. You feel what I'm saying? Like now I just really want to test niggas gangsters. Like, man, these niggas gangsters are hoes though. You feel what I'm saying? I call like 50 niggas, all my niggas from the hood. I'm like, blood, we going to these niggas show tonight, nigga. Like, yeah, these niggas gonna know they in sack. So, boop. But we got Oakland niggas with us though. Like our clique is like Oakland niggas, we got San Francisco niggas, we got Richmond niggas. Like it's like some mob shit though. You feel what I'm saying? But like it was not even really like on no violent shit though. I'm saying that ain't what this shit really started off on, some rap shit though. You dig what I'm saying? Like we gonna just rap, we gonna make this music, or we all can rap. But niggas got older, niggas started, you know what I'm saying, fighting, went to something else. You dig what I'm saying? And just shit like that. Niggas start dying, and niggas in the hood, you feel what I'm saying? So we go to their show, boop. When we go to their show, they think we up here tripping because they see me leading the pack. Yes, I'm on the ankle monitor, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not tripping, but I'm just coming in just to see what's happening, let you niggas feel our presence like we real niggas, bro. Don't mention my name about no bitch, don't say nothing about me. We go to their show, boop. Now, this is the first time I met Philthy, you dig what I'm saying? And we leave out, but I didn't shake none of their hands up in there. We go in, we sitting around, we looking for a minute, they performing on stage, hella bitches up in there, a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, bro, let's go. So we go outside. And, but like when we went outside, you could see like through the door. Like, it's like them doors, like them old country, it's like an old country, like like when you go in and the doors swing and you got like glass, you know what I'm saying? It's like some country shit. So like if you on the inside of the club and you looking, you can see outside. So we standing there for a minute. I'm like, y'all niggas I'm like, I already know they got guns. I'm like, who all got a gun? I'm like, everybody got a gun. I'm like, man, nigga, let's go back up in there. But they like, what we doing? I'm like, nah, let's just go back up in there, nigga. We leaving hella fast, nigga. You feel me? So I'm like, but we not finna shoot these niggas up. We not finna do no shit like that, cause now we doing this over a bitch now. You feel what I'm saying? We not doing that. Man, we go back up in the club. I swear to God, as soon as we go in the club, bro, like everybody start running. Like everybody start running. Like I don't know if it was like a rumor, like, oh, they finna start shooting. Once we start walking back here, I swear to God, everybody ran. You feel me? Everybody ran. The hardest niggas in the club ran. Everybody ran. Philthy is the only nigga that didn't run. Philthy is the only nigga that didn't run. I swear to God, he didn't run. You feel what I'm saying? And he was with somebody I know that was from Oakland, but he lived in Sac. And he was like, bro, why y'all tripping? And I'm like, nigga, we ain't tripping, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Why niggas speaking on me to the bitch though? I mean, about a bitch though, you feel me? And I'm talking to Philthy and we just looking at each other, sizing each other. I'm like, nigga, what's happening, nigga? But we not, I don't know him though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know this was Philthy or nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know him. So boom, after all that shit transpired, you feel what I'm saying, to go outside. And, you know, everybody jumping in the car, getting up out of there. Like, I'm still on some tripping shit now. Like, I'm like, once I smell fear, I'm like, oh, these niggas suckers, nigga. These niggas suckers. We taking everything off these niggas, man. You feel me? So, like, we end up leaving, bam. And then, but they rap group was like, it was like a little mob of them. You know what I'm saying? It was more than one nigga. It wasn't just Philthy. It wasn't just him. It was more than one nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so when we leave and shit, you know what I mean? Like, it was an older nigga, rapper nigga from the Bay, San Francisco. He knew me, and they knew he knew me. So they wanted to talk about it. So they called me on the phone and talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, we ain't tripping, yada, 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 and all of this and all of that. I'm like, it's good, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, it's good. And then after we squashed this shit, you know how like people be just like recording, you feel me, getting in their cars and just talk. You know how people used to just upload shit on YouTube, talking, cause I used to do it too. But one of they niggas in their group, this nigga sitting in the car and this nigga got a gun, like, I'ma hit you with this, Lavish D. I swear to God, like, we just talked about this, we just squashed this shit. Nigga, you just come out of nowhere. Like, nigga, I got something for you, nigga, when I see you. And he just waving his gun. I'm like, okay. So when he do that, I just went and just made a diss song and I just said, fuck all y'all niggas, y'all can't come back to Sac, and I'm dissing y'all niggas, y'all bitches, and all this and all that. You know what I feel me? That's just cause I know if I just diss, I ain't gonna just diss this one nigga and I diss all y'all, I'm dissing everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that just sparked it up right there, you feel me? Like, it sparked it up right there, you know? So, but, you know, I always kept it real, like, and that's what, and me and Philthy, our beef was bigger. It was kind of like bigger because he was the only nigga like really talking back. Everybody else would probably sneak diss a nigga and shit like that. He was the only nigga talking back, talking shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, okay, so this is gonna be the nigga I'm gonna fuck up then. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga I'm gonna fuck up. But yeah, that's the only reason. He was the only nigga talking back. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking shit back. I'm like, okay, this nigga hard, huh? You know what I'm saying? It just was that, you know?
So then, right around early 2014, the situation with Mozzy kind of started to develop. Now, at one point, Mozzy put out the track, I'm Just Being Honest.
Right.
But before that, what led up to kind of the feud and the beef?
You know what I'm saying? Like, street shit, you dig? Like, you know, street shit, you feel me? But I never knew that nigga, Mozzy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he was never like one of the niggas we was gonna, you feel me, fuck up or beat up or, like, I never knew him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just always used to see him on YouTube rapping, like, not about nothing. Like a clown, you know what I'm saying? A little dirty ass nigga from the other side of town, like, ain't in the streets making no noise, ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, real facts, you feel me? Like, he younger than me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I was into it with your older homies, you dig what I'm saying? Like, you were never a problem for me. You were never a problem for my little homies. You were never, ever a threat or nothing. You were just a dirty nigga over there, you know what I'm saying? And that was that. You could rap. You know what I'm saying? But you wasn't in the streets like, nigga, like when it go up, like you wasn't a nigga on the front line coming through here doing nothing to nobody. Like you were just a rapper. Like niggas will see you and ride past you like, oh that's just, that's Tim or some shit like that. Like you wasn't no gangster. Like nigga, you wasn't no gangster. You feel me? Still not no gangster. You dig? Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he dropped the song "I'm Just Being Honest," and they're saying that that basically set off a whole kind of feud.
Nah, it wasn't that. It wasn't it. I'm just being honest. That wasn't it.
Well,
You
there
know
was
what I'm
another
saying?
song, "The Truth."
Yeah, that's what.
Was that?
Yeah, you know
That's what set it off.
No. What set it off was, what set this shit off, it was already up. You dig what I'm saying? It was already up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's already up. It's like, we never been cool. We never been cool with them niggas. They never been cool with us. You know what I mean? Like, them niggas was like always like dirty niggas, you know what I'm saying? We call it the stars because we all shining. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we all been shining. Like, since young niggas, like, we was called the stars because we was always shining. Them niggas was more so, like I said, like, on some hater shit, I feel like. You dig what I'm saying? I just feel like them niggas was always haters, though. You dig what I'm saying? And like, nigga, we outside. So first, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, it is what it is. But my little homies, you know what I'm saying? I used to listen, man. Like, honestly, like, I used to diss them niggas. They were scared to even say anything back to me. Like for a long time. Like, it took them to get some reinforcement and a couple, I ain't gonna say a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But like I used to disrespect them niggas. They never ever said nothing to me. Like, I done said fuck that nigga. I done said fuck they dead homies, all the shit. They wouldn't say nothing to me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't say nothing to me ever. You feel what I'm saying? So like, my little homie, you feel me? He got life now. My little homie Lick, you know what I'm saying? Like, he one of the artists on my label, Banked Up. He went to Oak Park, you know what I'm saying? Like, which was where Mozzy from. And he did a video, you know what I'm saying? Him and all the other little homies, they did a video. At this time, I'm living in Texas, you know what I mean? I'm living in Houston, you feel me? Like, back then. He went and did this song. It's called With the Shit. You know what I'm saying? Lick with the shit, you feel me? Like, you can look it up on YouTube. Boom. He went and did this video with all the homies in front of Oak Park Market, which is their main store. He went and did this it was daytime, but it was getting dark. You know what I'm saying? He went and did this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's active. Everybody in that video active. They know that, you dig what I'm saying? So he didn't go over there playing like they was ready for whatever. They knew, I didn't know nothing about this video. I wasn't out there, because I would have been in the video with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. These my homies. I'm in Texas, you know what I'm saying? So like, they dropped the video, bop, and that's when, like, Mozzy, you couldn't do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all couldn't do nothing after that. Y'all couldn't, like, these niggas just really went to your neighborhood in front of your main store, a liquor store, and did a full music video. This wasn't no, hey, we outside. No, this is a full music video. Like, that's a low blow. When you talking about you a gangster and your hood is doing this and y'all outside and y'all posted it, and the nigga, how did y'all let somebody come do that? And daytime though. This ain't nighttime. This ain't in the morning. This is daytime. So I'm like, okay, you feel me? Then he come with the diss, the truth, you feel what I'm saying? Dissing. That's when he was dissing all the dead homies and shit like that. Dissed me, dissed a couple of the homies and yada, yada, yada. You feel what I'm saying? Like, on some shit like that. Talking about, oh, we bitches and this and this and that. Then that sparked it up because, you know, you talking about people ain't no longer here. And you talking about shit that you ain't did. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, niggas like, man, this rap nigga, like, okay. And then it just went up from there, you know what I mean? Like, it went up from there, so, yeah, it went up from there, you know what I'm saying? And just whatever was happening. You know, I don't know what was happening, you feel me? Like I said, I was in Texas. Then I went back to Sacramento for a minute. And Yeah, you feel me? And shit just started transpiring, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, shit just start transpiring.
Well, you did a video called The Truth.
It was the truth too.
Right. And then the dude in the video ended up getting killed.
Yeah, my brother, rest in peace, Zilla Zoe.
So that was your actual brother or your close friend?
Just blood brother. When I say blood brother, gang related.
Okay,
Gang
I
related.
understand. So how long after the video did he end up getting killed?
Probably 24 hours.
24 hours after you released it.
Probably less than that to keep it 100. Probably like 12 hours.
Did that sort of change the way you look at shit? Because
Everything. But you know, at the same time, I told that man specifically, I'm finna do this video to the neck, cause where I was at a point in my life where I didn't give a fuck. I ain't even care, like a little bit. Everybody got named in that video is somebody of essence. Somebody who's actually with the activities, somebody who fuck around, somebody who will actually smoke you behind putting their name in anything. Like this ain't, none of them niggas rap. Them niggas whose names I said, they don't rap. They gangbang, you feel me? So, like, I knew what I was doing when I made that video. And I didn't want nobody to be involved in that video, but bruh was a participant in a lot of shit that I was seeing, so he mandated that he be in that video, and that shit changed me like a motherfucker. You feel me? Whether it was the niggas in the video that I was talking about, or you know, it's just his many past doubling back on him, whatever it may be, however he died. That shit changed me like a motherfucker because I felt like it was the video. It don't matter if he died from Mexican shit he was involved in or some robbery shit he was involved in. Just that time frame made me feel like he died behind my video. So I'm forever in debt, straight up.
That's when he linked up with Philthy Rich. So once he linked up with Philthy Rich, you know what I'm saying, however they linked up, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on it because I ain't trying to spark up no, you know what I'm saying, no shit, you know what I'm saying, between me and Philthy, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that, but it is what it is, you know, like, you know, we was into it, so I understand why you wouldn't fuck with Mozzy. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I understand, like, I ain't mad, you feel me? Like, you wouldn't fuck with him because, but the only thing I didn't like about that situation, because like this really some street shit though. You get what I'm saying? Like this really was some street shit. Nigga, we ain't tripping with you like that. Like nigga, okay, if we see y'all and then y'all want it to go up, then it's gonna go up however y'all want it to go up. But like, you just went and came and got into some street shit though, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you like, these really are enemies, like, you know what I'm saying? Like people done passed away, you feel me? Like whatever happened, whoever think who did whatever, but it's like this is really like some street shit that you really just got yourself involved in. So now this rap shit done moved to some other shit. But we ain't looking for you, Philthy. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't tripping like that. But like, you know, that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is though. But like I ain't tripping with Philthy, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, they did their little diss songs or whatever. And so like, I'm like, fuck it, I'm tired of rapping, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we gonna put one of these niggas on camera doing them bad, wherever we catch him at, you know what I'm saying? Shoot him, beat him up, whatever the fuck happens, it's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas dissing the homies, niggas, you feel me, and all of this shit. So one day, like I say, I was staying in Texas, you feel, boop, I come back out here, come back to Sac, and this after the diss song come out, and this after, you know what I'm saying, then me and this nigga DB the General, you know what I'm saying, we did a diss song called Mac Blast. And he was beefing with Philthy, you know what I'm saying, like on some shit. And you know, I was into it obviously with Mozzy, so like, we did our little diss song, you know what I'm saying, it went viral, you know what I'm saying, that shit went viral, we was talking hella shit, you know what I'm saying, hella guns in the videos and shit like that. So it's like, it went up after that, and I think that's when yeah, I don't know if that was before, I'm being honest, came out or after, I don't remember.
You dropped Just Being Honest.
Yeah.
And that set off a whole bunch of shit.
crazy, crazy, crazy. After the Truth video, it was a gang war behind that. After the Just Being Honest video, gang war behind that. It's, people don't understand like this shit. You could damn near Google some of these events, so it should be real, like.
You know, like all of this stuff has been documented and written up in the Sacramento Bee and everything else like that. So in the video, you said, Lav never got a body, I'm just being honest. They say Jakey died and we popped him, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what you said.
I was talking shit.
After the Honest came out, you feel me, and they dissing the homies and you feel me, dissing me, we walking through the mall one day, boo. And it's crazy, this on my son's birthday, you know what I'm saying? Because I was going to my son's birthday party right after that. And we see Mozzy manager. And I'm like, I'm finna beat this nigga ass right here. You feel what I'm saying? He a street nigga though. This ain't like a white boy or a Mexican, like that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like we ain't gonna fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this a street nigga, nigga. I'm finna break this nigga jaw in this mall, nigga, right now. So I press up on the nigga. I'm like, nigga, what's happening, nigga, you feel me? And my little homie's like, nah, nigga, we on this nigga. We finna get him, you feel me? I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm like, nah. I'm like, don't jump him, you feel me? I'm like, nah, don't jump him. They're like, nigga, fuck that, nigga. Them niggas dissing the homies and they running from us, they hiding, nigga. I'm like, they like, nigga, we ain't gonna catch this nigga nowhere else, nigga, we on him. So I'm like, fuck it, nigga, get him then. I whip out my phones. But mind you, I'm out on bail because I just got caught with a fucking gun. You feel me? Another gun. You know what I'm saying? I got caught with a gun. Boop. Man. They get to beating this nigga up. I'm recording it. I'm like, get on that nigga, yada yada. Then I posted it. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm being honest, nigga, reply. I'm just being honest, reply. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, this all reply to your song.
And then the next day, one of your homies, Kill Bill, got jumped at like a Foot Locker.
That's what, yeah, champs.
And it got caught on video.
Bootsy. You don't do that. Whenever you doing gangster shit, you don't record, man. Any nigga recording like gangster shit is transpiring is evidently not involved. Eyewitness or some shit like that, man. You don't do that shit, but that's what occurred, and you know.
Was it Lavish D who recorded it?
I don't know exactly what recorded.
Okay.
I don't know why the fuck I did that. What? They put everybody on the news. These niggas wanted for assault. They revoked my bail. He's on the run for a gun. But it's crazy, right? Because there was a lot of us on that case. And I swear to God, my lawyer was like, bro, like it's crazy. Like y'all is the only gang that got caught with more than 5 people on the case and nobody didn't tell. Like, it was like damn near 10 of us. They're like, bro, nobody didn't tell. Like nobody said he told us to do it to go home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got some solid friends. Like, it's like, I wouldn't tell you to just, you know, like, but these are the type of people you got to be around if you're doing shit. They're like, everybody, no one didn't make a statement. Everybody was solid, right? Boom. So make a long story short, when I go to jail, right, like in my county, they're like, I go straight to the solitary confinement. You know what I'm saying? Like, due to the fact of my notoriety or my influence, they say, over others. You know what I mean? Like on some shit like that. Like, I'm not in this motherfucking county jail sending no hits and doing all this and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to program, but they don't let me go to no floors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go to solitary confinement. You know what I mean? Like 23-hour, 30-minute lockdown every day. Like, as soon as I go to jail. Like, so when I finally get caught for the shit, I'm out of state, I go to Alabama, then I fucking get caught out there fucking around with a fake ID and all of this stupid shit, extradite me back. Then I was fighting my case for like damn near 2 years in solitary confinement. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's why niggas up now. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas up now.
All right, well, that whole situation with Mozzy dropping, I'm just being honest, with Philthy Rich, and then the situation at the mall, I think it was at a Foot Locker store or something, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly, that triggered a gang war where 25 people got shot.
Yeah.
Then after that, it was like what, like 25 shootings happened right after that?
Man, body for body, body after body. Body shit.
Like how many people got killed after that situation?
Probably, it wasn't that many deaths, but it was a lot of shootings. It was a lot, it was a lot of, what they call them motherfuckers, it was a lot of life supports. It was a lot of brain deads. It was many, but it's like I told you, it's just a chain reaction. It's like this. It's they go, we go. They go, we go. They go, we go. So, but it's normal and it's been transpiring. The only reason why I got attention now is because you could follow it off the internet.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like this the same shit that been transpiring. These the same bullets we been dodging as a kid. But it's now you can damn near follow it because it's getting notoriety, and you got a hell of an author that's writing the soundtrack to this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was over.
Allegedly. And you know, I interviewed Mozzy. I'm pretty sure you saw that interview.
Yeah, I don't really watch his interviews though. He lying in this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, only time I see his shit is like when people send me shit like, oh, you seen this? You heard him say this? You say that? Like, I don't just go look at his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I mean, regardless, the back and forth did cause a lot of violence in Sacramento. And I mean, from what I understand, Oak Park and South Sacramento had been beefing since like the 80s.
right,
So this is not just about Mozzy and Lavish D. This goes deep,
right,
with a lot of people getting shot, lives being lost, violence, money lost, and everything else like that. And it's just kind of now playing out on YouTube with rappers. But it's not just about these two rappers. It's really about these two neighborhoods that have been going at it.
right.
So, yeah, it kind of just turned into a mess. And then in 2015, about a year later, you end up getting sentenced to 6 years.
Right.
And it had something to do with some of your music?
It had to do with that shit I'm talking about in the mall. You know what I mean? Like the mall. The mall fight, and I was already out on bail for a gun. You know what I mean? So it's like, now I got 2 cases. And then they gave us gang enhancement because it was, like they say, basically it was like for the benefit of a street gang. You know, so it's like, if you, say like me and you from the same gang, and we riding with a gun, like they gonna charge both of us for it, and they gonna put a gang enhancement on us, a gang enhancement charge on us to make it kind of like stick, like, okay, he's a known gang member from here, and he's a known gang member from here, and they're riding with a gun with a magazine in it to protect the gang. Or they're doing this for the gang, for the benefit of the gang, because when you do shit for the benefit of the gang, basically they say you get stripes and your rank go up. Your rank, you go up in the rankings. So like that's where they threw the gang enhancement in and shit, you know what I'm saying? We got caught with a gun. It was 2 of us, and they threw a gang enhancement on us. Then at the mall fight, when they jumped him, he was from another gang. So it's another gang enhancement.
Right. And, you know, when you look at the lyrics of I'm Just Being Honest, I mean, it's a pretty, you know, there's a lot of accusations in the song. Like he said, Lav never got a body, I'm just being honest. They say Jackie died and we popped him, I'm just being honest. So he's literally naming very serious situations in the song.
Right.
You know, which led to a whole bunch of shit. And then you get caught up in all this, and was that the 6 years that you got, was that a plea deal or you blew trial?
Nah, that was a plea deal. You know what I mean? Because if I'd have went to trial, they'd have gave me, like, if I'd have lost in trial, they'd have gave me 15.
Okay. So you go and get sentenced to 6 years.
Right.
And this was what, 2015?
Yep, I think like the end of, 2015, yeah.
Okay, well, clearly you didn't do the whole 6 years because
Nah,
you
I
know
did 4.
we're having this conversation right now in a studio. So how much time did you end up serving?
Like 4.
4
Like
years.
damn near like 3 years and like or 44 months or something like that.
Right, because you get out in 2017.
Yeah. Like towards the end.
Okay. Once you get out, what do you start to do at that point?
That's when I just was like, once I got out, like, in jail, you got a whole long time to think. And hold on, I could have beat my case. I could have beat both the cases. You know what I mean? I could have beat both of the cases because I didn't do nothing. Like, you didn't find the gun on me. You get what I'm saying? Like, you didn't find the gun on me. Y'all didn't see me throw no punches. Like, I could have beat that shit. But due to the fact one of the guys on my case with me, with the mall fight, he was the first one you see fighting. They was gonna try to strike him out damn near because he had 2 strikes and he had just got out of prison from doing 7 years. He one of my little homies. So I'm like, they gonna damn near strike him out. So I took the 6 years just so they wouldn't strike his strike. You get what I'm saying? Just so they wouldn't strike his strike. So that's why I took that deal. So he can, you know what I'm saying, like everybody could go home.
Wow, so you took 6 years so your homie wouldn't get life.
Right, basically, like you know what I'm saying? Because if you strike a strike, you know what I'm saying, this case is violent. You gonna get struck out.
Yeah.
And then it's more than just him. It's like my other little homies too, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Shit, they would have took it for me. So, you know what I'm saying, I took it for them.
Okay, but then in 2017, right around the time you're getting out, SIBO has a video shoot in Sacramento, and it was supposed to be promoting local unity and everything else like that, and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, I was only out for like 3 weeks. I was out for 3 weeks, and basically, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, SIBO a Crip, so him and dude was having some words, I guess, you know what I'm saying? That didn't have nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? He just was like, they had something else going on or whatever, and yeah, so I was a part of, he's SIBO from the South Side. And like I say, we ain't beefing with them Crips, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got Crips from SIBO Hood that's in our clique. So it's like it ain't no beef with them. And I was there on GPS ankle monitor again, and a shooting breakout. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Innocent man get killed, like 4 or 5 people get shot and shit like that. So like, they came and arrested me again, told me I'm under investigation for a homicide. Like all type of stupid shit that they know I didn't do, had nothing to do with, and all of that shit, you know what I mean? But none of that shit wasn't like, I wasn't charged with anything, you know what I mean? But it was just the fact that y'all taking me to jail for this shit, you know what I mean? And all they can get me for was gang association, being around gang members. Now mind you, none of these gang members wasn't from my hood. These are Crips, and I run with Bloods. You know what I'm saying? But we fuck with the Crips. So it's like, they gave me for, but now, parole stipulations are, like, parole conditions changed. So you don't get like the flat time no more. Like everything is half time now. The most you can get is like 180 days in jail for a parole violation, which is like 6 months. So, but they end up giving me 180 days with they gave me 90 days, cause like it goes off like your violations. First violation 90 days. Next violation is like another 60, and then the next one is another 90 or something like that. So this was my first violation, so they gave me 90 days, and I did half of that.
Right, and the situation at the SIBO video shoot, there was a drive-by shooting. 5 men got shot, and 49-year-old Ernie Sedena got killed.
Right.
Did you know any of the people who got hit?
Nuh-uh.
You were just there.
I was just there. Yeah, I'm saying,
And they try to put it on you. Well, in terms of your affiliation,
Right.
being around people that you're not supposed to be around based on your the terms of your release. Yeah, I remember we reported on that. That was a really fucked up situation. You know, because Sibo is a legendary dude from Sacramento. In fact, that was Tupac's favorite rapper.
Right, right.
I mean, he was on Pac's album. He was on All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, Seaboy legend.
He's a legend. Right. So to put something like this together, and like I said, it was billed as a unity kind of project. It was supposed to be unifying all the beefs and gangs, whatever, in Sacramento, which turned into 5 people getting shot and 1 person getting murdered. I mean, essentially the exact opposite happened.
Right.
Okay, so then you got sent back to jail over that.
Right.
Then you get back out again.
Yeah.
You know, you look at all these situations, they're all happening in Sacramento. You're not really staying in Sacramento, but whenever you come back, it seems like you get caught up in some shit, even some shit that you're not even involved in. You know, is there a point where you just say, I'm just not gonna go back to Sacramento? It ain't that I'm pussy or nothing, but it's just like, yo, like my freedom is at stake every time I come back.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, I look at it like this. Like, I could never not go back to Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm from, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no place like it. It's just like, people gotta make better decisions, you know what I mean? Like, shit, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, when you riding with guns, you know what I'm saying, what could possibly happen? You know what I'm saying? You know what could possibly happen when you having a picnic at a park with your family. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's just certain shit that, you know what I'm saying, like, a motherfucker gotta tighten up on, or, you know what I mean? Like on some shit like that. But yeah, I done thought about it though, but like I can't be one of those, like, that be kind of like successful and then just never come back. Like, I can't be like that. No, I'm not saying live, not.
I don't know. At the end of the day, like, I understand what you're saying, but you don't see Dr. Dre hanging out in Compton.
No.
You know, and you know, think about when he was hanging out in Compton while doing the NWA movie. Suge shows up, and you know, Suge ends up killing somebody, and now Suge's doing 28 years. And even though Dre's not involved in it, he is somewhat involved in it because Suge is out there looking for Dre. And you see what I'm saying? How you go back to an area, and you just get caught up in some shit that's even outside of your control.
Right. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right there, right? But I just feel like when I go back to Sacramento, or it's just business. Or it's like, it's business, like, because all my artists is, like, on my label are from, like not all of them, but majority of them are from Sacramento. So we might have a song, and we might need to do the video. And he might be on parole and can't travel. So the only way this video can get done to this hot song he got, or hot song I got, is if I come do the video with him.
Or you could just do your part somewhere else and splice it in.
But then the respect level goes down.
All right. Well, listen, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life.
You're right though. I understand everything you're saying. And I think about these type of things, and I have thought about these type of things. That's why when I got off parole, first day I moved away. You know what I mean? Like, I just because I wasn't able to do anything around there. Like, I've been basically on lockdown, you know what I'm saying? Like, watching these niggas, my enemies, be successful because I'm locked down. Like, I couldn't say niggas' names. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to sign parole conditions to where I couldn't say Mozzy name. Like, you know what I mean? Like, his motherfucking...
Wait. You signed a parole condition where you can't say Mozzy's name, in a song?
Yeah, I couldn't say his name, like, on nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he can diss me. He could diss me though, but I can't say anything to him. Like it has something to do with like his management or like some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm asking my parole officer, like, bro, why I have to sign all of this shit? It was just part of my conditions. Like, they're like, because like it'll just add beef up and do this and all that. And I'm just like, bro, but this nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to them, but I'm thinking to myself, like, man, this nigga dissed me and he's saying disrespectful shit about my dead homies and all saying shit to me, indirect and songs, but I can't say shit to this nigga. I said, all right, man. But I didn't say that to them. I just said it to myself. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. You dig what I'm saying? So the more I'm watching and you keep dissing, it's just building up. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you feel me? Like, but like, I don't know what the fuck that was about because I've never ever heard of no shit like that.
Okay, but is that still in effect? Because I don't want you
Nah,
mentioning him in this interview to somehow violate you.
I'm not on parole no more.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. Well, and then last year, you and Philthy Rich actually squashed a 10-year beef.
Right.
And, you know, I remember there was an article about it in Thizzler where it said that this beef that you guys had, like, redefined politics of Northern California rap.
Right.
How did you guys finally squash the beef? Because I've interviewed Philthy. Me and Philthy are cool. You know, I'm always happy when I see these types of situations come together.
Honestly, bro, like I squashed it. You know what I mean? Like I was just like on some shit. Like I'm a gangster, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm really with the shit. You feel? I'm really with whatever a nigga with, anybody with. Yo, it's a problem, then we on your ass. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But when I was in jail thinking, I'm like, bro, I really ain't even got no problem with this nigga. Like I ain't never shot your nigga. You ain't never shot my nigga, you know what I'm saying? From my knowledge, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never came through the hood and did no shit. I ain't never went through your hood. The only thing was the Mozzy situation, like, or you know what I'm saying? That's what just like kind of like made it like really like more, you feel me? Like kind of like serious. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm not even tripping off this nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm like, he ain't even my problem. I'm not worried about him. You dig what I'm saying? Now, when I get out of jail, I'm always in Oakland. Like I even though I'm on the ankle monitor at the time, GPS, like my parole officer gave me, like, he know what's going on in the streets. You know what I mean? Like, for this, the beefs and all of this, you got all these niggas telling and rats and all this shit. So he know what's going on in the streets. So they gave me like a little leeway to where like, I can go anywhere in Northern California. All I have to do is text them and let them know, like, hey, man, I'm going to the Bay tonight. You know what I mean? I'll be back tonight or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be all right. So, like, I was doing a lot of shows in Oakland, like, and that's where they from. That's where they was from. That's where Philthy them from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing a lot of shows in the heart of Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco's, like, everywhere I'm doing shows at. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna end up running into this dude. And when I run into him, I know what it's gonna be. I know what type of niggas riding with me. I don't know what type of niggas riding with you, but I know what type of niggas is riding with me. And when we run into you, it ain't gonna be nice. It ain't gonna be nothing to talk about. So before I run into you and we kill you, or you kill me, or kill one of us, and it ain't over nothing, I'd rather be the bigger man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boss. You getting money, I'm getting money. You got family to feed, I got a family to feed. You know what I'm saying? I'll reach out and extend the hand. Look, bro, I ain't beefing with you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping with you. You know I'm a real nigga. You know I'm with the shit. I'm with everything you with. You know what I'm saying? The streets talk. You see how we showing up to everywhere I'm booked at. We not running, but it's like we can avoid this situation and we can save a lot of lives because if something happened to me, man, these niggas gonna go crazy about it. If something happened to you, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same thing. So it's like, let's squash this shit, bro. Be bigger, man. You dig what I'm saying? And it's good. You know, so he was okay with that. I was okay with that. You dig what I'm saying? I talked to a couple of my niggas before I even reached out and did anything. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and then I'm pretty sure he did the same. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure it was like, you know, I don't want to just make these type of decisions and I say it's cool, and then my niggas still try to do something to you. So, you know,
I love it, man. Grown man shit.
exactly, grown man shit.
Philthy has always had a lot of violence associated with him. Not to say he was doing it, but there's always been a lot of violence. Like, for example, we remember the Kafani situation when Kafani went and shot, or tried to shoot a diss video in Philthy Rich's neighborhood. And Kafani ended up being paralyzed after that. Not to say that Rich had anything to do with it. Not to say that at all. He was somewhere completely in a whole different state or something like that. But what I'm saying is that around the energy of both of y'all, there's a lot of violence that happens.
Right.
And for you to be the bigger man, and for him to also be the bigger man and say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, accept this hand that Lavish is putting out, and I know that people go, oh, you shouldn't have done that, and you know how the social media gets, but the fact that both of y'all actually, did some grown man shit and worked it out, I think is great, and I think is great for California, and I think is great for any potential violence that could have happened afterwards, and I think both of y'all are dope artists, and only good things can come from that, and because at one point, Rich and Mozzy had a falling out as well.
Right.
So that roadblock was no longer there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hell yeah. That's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like I'm a thinker. I'm a thinker, bro. I think before I move, before I do anything, I'm a thinker, you know what I mean? And Mozzy's not a thinker, you know what I'm saying? You might think about it when you're writing raps down, but you're not a thinker as far as there's no street shit, because you was never really a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? When you in these streets, you have to think. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like being in prison. Like, I did a lot of time in prison, so like people don't know like what respect means. Like when you really in prison, like you have to say, oh, excuse me when you step on somebody's feet. You can't walk through the Mexican circle, like, and you're black, or you're Asian, or you're a white boy, or, you know what I'm saying? You can't, vice versa. You have to respect people. So like, I learned that at a young age about respecting others. You know what I'm saying? Like I cut you off and stop fucking with you before I like really have to like do something to you, or just disrespect you, or just, you know what I'm saying, fuck you over. Like, and that's just me. Like when I fuck with you, I respect you. Like, I respect you. You don't have to be a gangster. You don't have to be a killer. Like, I got white friends. I got Asian friends. I got Mexican friends. Like, and I treat them all the same. You get what I'm saying? And I actually like being around them more than I like being around hood niggas, because sometimes you can't take a hood nigga nowhere because they don't know how to act and they don't know how to respect people. White boy look at them, oh, bitch ass nigga, what you looking at? Like, bro, chill out. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? We're not in the projects. My nigga, them niggas ain't Mozzy niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like my respect level is like different. And that's what really put the icing on the cake with me and Philthy, like squashing the beef. You dig what I'm saying? Because like it's a little story, right? Like nobody wasn't, like, you know who Messy Marv is? All right, so nobody wasn't fucking with Messy Marv. Everybody like, Messy a bitch, he fake, he a punk, he a dope fiend, he can't come back to San Francisco, he can't come back to the Bay, he can't do this, can't do that. All right, me, hey, I'm already beefing with y'all niggas. I'm not y'all niggas, I'm beefing with whoever though. I'm already beefing with rap niggas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who's basically saying that Messy Marv can't, you know what I'm saying, come back and do what the fuck he do. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and go fuck with Messy Marv then. Cause I feel like I got the I got the recognition, you dig what I'm saying? I got the buzz, I'm popping, you know what I'm saying? I'm in jail dropping tight ass shit, you know what I mean? Like, and like, I'm a reputable individual in the streets. So I'm like, all right, well, y'all ain't gotta fuck with Messy Marv. I got 1,000 niggas that's gonna be behind Messy Marv. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna need y'all to fuck with him. And he gonna go anywhere he want to when he with us. Now, when y'all catch him by yourself, he doing drugs, and y'all do whatever y'all do to him, then that's y'all motherfucking business, but he wasn't with us. I didn't link up with Messy Marv because of the beef with him and Philthy. You dig what I'm saying? I hooked up with him because I felt like he needed some real niggas support, you know what I'm saying, behind him. Cause Messy was like one of my favorite rappers when I was growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was dope as fuck. Like nobody can fuck with you. Wasn't hearing about nobody when Mess, you know what I'm saying, was rapping that shit. I'm talking about in California, you know what I'm saying, for sure. You wasn't hearing about nobody, and I don't take nothing from nobody, but and he helped a lot of niggas' careers, whether they give him credit or not. That nigga Messy Marv helped a lot of these niggas' careers, man. It wouldn't be a lot of these niggas without Messy Marv, man. A Messy Marv album, a Messy Marv song, whatever the fuck, right? So like, I started sending Messy Marv shit in jail, you know what I'm saying? He was locked up out of state, boom. I sent him like some of my biggest songs. He got on them, boom, we dropped him from jail, right? But when he got out, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? When he got out, he just wasn't replying. So I'm like, okay, this maybe his management running this page. And then when I see him live one day, and I'm like, what's up with it with the whoop? He ain't replying. I'm like, oh, fuck this nigga then. You dig what I'm saying? He looking at it and then like getting off live and shit. I'm like, well, fuck this nigga. So I stopped fucking with him. Boom. So Mozzy, you dig what I'm saying, was locked in with Philthy. Philthy and Messy Marv was beefing, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the fuck they had, they little issues, whatever. Mozzy went and clicked up with Messy Marv, put a chain on his neck, the Mozzy chain and all of this and all that. But see, this is why I say he's not a thinker, because you're doing all this to get under my skin. I don't give a fuck about Messy Marv. I don't love him. I don't care about him. Nigga, you could die. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about this nigga. But you're doing this to hurt my feelings or make me feel some type of way, when you should have been thinking about how Philthy Rich was gonna feel, because he's the nigga that put you on, Mozzy. He the nigga that bought you a Mozzy chain. He the nigga that did all of that. And this is one of his rivals. So you didn't give a fuck about your relationship with Philthy. You didn't care about that. So you took it upon you didn't even think about it. You didn't care. You went and did this, clicked up with Messy Marv to make me feel some type of way. Like, damn, I did all this shit fucking with Mess, trying to help Mess out, and he just went and go fuck with Mozzy. I didn't give a fuck, because y'all two niggas, y'all just alike. Y'all bitches. Y'all bitches. To me, you're not a street nigga. A street nigga wouldn't have did that. Like a street nigga wouldn't have did that. You dig what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up. So I'm like, okay, he just did this. Man, look, man, check this out, man. I tapped in one of my older niggas from Oakland. I say, listen, bro, tell that nigga, man, it's up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm fucking with him, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've been not beefing. I've been saying it in interviews. I've been, you feel me? Like, I'm not beefing with this nigga Philthy. This right there just opened the door. You know what I'm saying? Because we could have been squashed our issues, me and Philthy. But due to the fact you was affiliated with him, which was Mozzy, that the shit ain't getting squashed. Now this could be gunplay, it could be bodies dropped, it could be whatever the fuck happened, because you got young niggas out here. Not saying I'm gonna come do something to you. You got young niggas on this side that they homies been disrespected, that they did. They brothers been disrespected. They daddy probably been killed and now they grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you never know how anybody else feeling. So after that, boom, I knew Philthy was feeling some type of way towards the shit. You know what I'm saying? What dude did, what Mozzy did. You know what I'm saying? But Mozzy ain't a street nigga. He's not a street nigga though. You know what I'm saying? Mozzy ain't a street nigga, so he raps the street shit, he talks the street shit, and it sounds great. But you're not a real street nigga though, because a real street nigga, that's called game crossing where I'm from. That's crossing game. And niggas get killed every day for crossing game. You crossing game. You dig what I'm saying? It's just some shit you don't do. That's why before I reached out to Philthy, I reached out to my niggas in jail that got life, that's never coming home. And I reached out to my niggas out here in the streets that's active. Nigga, how y'all feel about this, bruh? Oh, that's a power move, bruh. Some niggas didn't like it. Some of my closest niggas didn't like it. I didn't talk to a few niggas, you know what I'm saying, for a minute. Like, that didn't like it. Like, fuck that nigga. We own that nigga. And I'm like, bro, this is what I'm doing, though. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm trying to elevate with what I'm got going on. You dig what I'm saying? Nigga, it's roadblocks, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's roadblocks. It's niggas fucking with us. You dig what I'm saying? But then, you feel me? It's niggas that's not support, that want to fuck with us, but don't feel like they can support us because they from Oakland. Or they're from the Bay. And ain't even into politics. It's just like, man, I'm from the Bay, man. I gotta ride with the Raiders. Even though they 0-16, I gotta ride with the Raiders, man. I'm Raiders Nation, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you feel me? Like, hell no, nigga, this is what it is. This is what we gonna do, and this is how we finna do it. You dig what I'm saying? I'm already popping, my nigga. I got hits already. They got millions of views on it without Philthy being on nothing. I got millions of views by myself. Like, I got my first million of views by myself on my own music. Like, I didn't need no cosign. I didn't need no help. I just wanted to squash that shit because I'm a grown man, and I wanted to get the fuck over this hump. Like, you know what, bro? Like, I'm going too motherfucking hard for y'all to act like y'all don't see me. Like, it's people that wouldn't even interview me, though. Like, I kind of feel like you was like that, though. You dig what I'm saying? But, like, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a lot of...
Now, let me just clear that up. No one was getting in my ear about, you know, don't interview Lavish. You know, no one could even do that. No one could tell me what the fuck. You know, look at my track record of 12 years. No one can tell me shit. I'm gonna do what's best for the company at that time. So if you think that that's what was happening, let me just clear that up. No one even proposed that.
All right, it's all good.
But go on.
But nah, the reason I said that because I've been around, I done talked to promoters, I've talked to rappers, I've talked to females, I've talked to niggas in the streets, club owners, and they all say the same thing. Yeah, why does Mozzy always tell people don't fuck with you? Like, he tells everyone not to fuck with you. Like that's why it's hard for you, because he on right now and you've been in prison watching him go up the whole 4 years of his success. You were in prison. It wouldn't be just no Mozzy up here and me and my niggas in the projects. You dig what I'm saying? No, I was having money way before you. Like, nigga, you needed this rap to get out the hood. Like, nigga, rap ain't did shit for me. Don't get me wrong. Like, I get paid off music downloads and, you know what I'm saying, millions of views and streams and shit. I get paid. But I'm talking about far just having a backing behind you. Like, I'm doing everything on my own. You dig what I'm saying? So it's different. Like, if this was the other way around, my nigga, you would be broke as fuck out here. Everybody know you were a bum. Nigga, you could tell. Nigga, you wasn't no, nigga, you was a bum. Nigga, go look at them old pictures, nigga. Big ass shoes on, dirty as fuck. Nigga, I always was shining, always was getting money, never been a hater, always was a player. But like I said, you feel what I'm saying? I was beefing with Philthy them. I was beefing with the whole Live Wire camp. I was beefing with all these rappers. So like, everybody I was beefing with had fans. So when they went and supported you, all they fans supported you. You get what I'm saying? My fans still was down with me, rocking with me, but it's like 100 versus 1,000,000. And then I went to prison. So nigga go to prison for 4 years, nigga, you fighting with your hands behind your back. You know what I'm saying? So you know how that shit go?
Well, you had mentioned earlier in the interview that you got shot recently?
It was probably like 2 years ago. Like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Can you talk about the situation?
Honestly, bro, like I feel like I got set up by these bitches that was with me. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, like I don't usually like if you can understand what I'm saying. Every time I do something against my, like, oh man, shit I don't usually do, something bad happen. Like, do you think, do that happen to you? Like when you go against your better judgment, like, man, I shouldn't have did that shit.
All the time.
You get what I'm saying? Straight.
Whenever I got into some shit, I always think about like how I shouldn't have done it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So look, so a badass bitch hit me up on Instagram. I'm talking about bad, Kim Kardashian looking ass bitch, right? She hit me up on the gram one day. You know what I'm saying? But I got a studio session at nighttime. So she's like, oh, what you doing? Whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. So, you know, I don't be just letting, like this the first time I ever damn near did this. Like I always pick bitches up. Don't get me wrong. Like I always pick bitches up. You feel me? But this specific day, like I could tell she was a square. You know what I'm saying? You could tell she was a square. I could tell she was a square. We FaceTiming and shit. And then, you know, we talking and shit. She was like, yeah, we can drink, we can get drunk and whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm not really tripping off getting drunk. I'm gonna drink anyway, cause I'm going to the studio and this was gonna help me vibe. You know what I'm saying? Some Hennessy or whatever the fuck, boop. She's like, I'm like, so all right. I'm like, what time you wanna link up? You know what I'm saying? We ain't said nothing about having sex. It wasn't that type of shit. I wasn't on no shit like that. I just thought she was a bad bitch. I'm like, okay, she a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? She from Elk Grove, you know what I'm saying, which is a square ass part of Sacramento. But you know, all these bitches fuck with everybody though. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll fuck with them and then come fuck with us to make them mad, and then they'll come go fuck with them to make us mad. So it's like bitches be doing all type of games and shit. So like usually it's all about a bitch character with me. So I'm like, okay, this is a square bitch, you dig? Like I ain't tripping, you feel what I'm saying? So I have her to meet me somewhere to where I'm comfortable at. Boop, she get in. So we riding, you know what I'm saying, go to the studio, boom, 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 wham. But this is a studio that I'm never really like at. I'm here like probably like once every other day, every other week or something. So now it's dark time and she keep on saying like, oh, my friend wants to come up here, my friends want to come. I'm like, man, I don't know your friend now, you feel what I'm saying? You was enough, bitch. I don't know your friend, bitch. I'm by myself. Besides the engineer, bitch, I don't know your friend. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to leave. So now, if she gonna have to leave, I'm finna damn near have to take her. You know what I'm saying? I can't make you stay. Bitch, that's kidnapping. So I'm like, let me see her. So she showed me her picture. She's like, yeah, she's pretty too, like she's a square. I'm like, man, all right, man, I ain't tripping. Boom. So, boom. So the bitch come, you feel me? The bitch end up Ubering there, you feel what I'm saying? So we up in there, but I keep seeing her record me. Like I don't post nothing like where I'm at. Like if I'm in the studio right now, like I'm not finna post because I don't know who be in the studio. I don't know. Like I'm not gonna post, oh, I'm at the studio. Exactly where I'm at. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't never do that. Like even if I go live.
Right, because I just want to mention, that's how they say FBG Duck got killed.
Exactly.
They also say that's how Pop Smoke got killed. By flashing his, going on Instagram Live and showing people the address and everything else like that. Yeah, I never put my position. I suggest everyone has any sort of issues with anyone, please do not go on Instagram Live and talk about where you're at.
Yeah, that hell nah, you're not supposed to do that. You know what I mean? Like you're not supposed to do that. Like don't get me wrong. You dig what I'm saying? Like I feel like, okay, you with your entourage, y'all got security, you know what I'm saying? You're at a maybe a concert. It's like or you're in your house, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. You don't never go live at a store you're at and show like, oh, I'm up here. That's like taunting somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got suicidal bombers out here that'll come bomb your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, yeah, so she just kept fucking recording me, right? And I told her, I'm like, listen, don't post, you know what I'm saying? Don't post none of that shit. You dig it? Oh, it's on my Snap. I'm not gonna post it. I'm gonna save it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, I ain't tripping, but like, don't post none of that shit while I'm here like that. You dig what I'm saying? Like I don't know who you fuck with. I don't know who your man is. Like, I don't know none of this shit. So make a long story short, when we go to leave, right? Now we all been drinking, you know what I mean? Like we drinking. I got a fifth of Hennessy in the car, right? So we come out, boom. When we come out, like the studio, it's like a gated kind of like a building. It's one way in and one way out. So when we come out the building, when I'm driving, you know what I'm saying? I just bought a brand new Porsche Panamera, 4-door. So when I come out, boom, it's one of the bitch I was talking to, and then it's her friend in the back, in the passenger side. So when I come out, I gotta go right. Boom, I go right. And as I'm going right, I noticed like a car coming up, but the lights were like kind of like blue. You know what I'm saying? Like it looked like police lights at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but I peeled up out of there hella fast. So I'm like, ooh, that might be the police on me. So they coming up hella fast. I'm like, ooh, that's the police. And I got this fifth of Hennessy, it's open. I already just been drinking hella much. I'm like, oh, this is a DUI for sure. And I'm on a GPS ankle monitor. So the bitches like in the car, they like arguing like, and they turn up the music like hella loud. And I'm looking like, bitch, what the fuck wrong with y'all bitches? You feel me? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm in the car, but I'm looking like, bitch, what the fuck wrong with y'all? So, but I'm still trying to pay attention to this car that I think the police. So I don't know if this was just a distraction to throw me off Like, yeah, guys, put on the music, put on this, whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm like, hold on. You feel me? But the music's so loud, I'm trying to looking through my fucking my mirror, and I see him, but now I'm at a stop sign to where I can't, it's a field in front of me. I only could go right or left, but I'm finna go right. Man, the car pulled up, and the music's so loud, right? Like, I didn't even hear no shots. I just felt the car shaking. Like, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? They shot that motherfucker up, right? But whoever they wasn't no real shooters, though. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't no real motherfucking shooters, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were supposed to kill me, bro. Like I'm just keeping it real. Like, they were supposed to kill. They was that close, and I was stopped. And then, like, I just got the car, so like, I did some stupid shit and like moved it into like stick shift, and I couldn't even go. So they emptying on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck. So I end up get up out of there. This bitch in the back seat screaming, "Oh my God, I'm shot! Oh my God, I'm shot!" So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I know I'm shot. I feel it in my leg. I got shot in my leg. You know what I'm saying? But this bitch screaming in the back seat, so I'm like, fuck, this bitch can't die in my car. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck no, I'm on parole already. Nigga, man, like, what the fuck? So I'm blasting, wah, 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 wah. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, you okay? So when I get to where I'm going, like, I go to somebody's house first, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably like 5 miles away, 10 miles away. I go to somebody's house, my leg bleeding, hella bad, whop, whop, whop. I bounce out in the fucking, at the driveway. This bitch, I'm like, bitch, you all right? She's like, oh, I thought I was shot. I said, ding. I'm like, this bitch set me up. This bitch set me up. You know what I'm saying? That's honestly what I think. You dig what I'm saying? Like, okay, this bitch set me up. You dig what I'm saying? So like, I ended up going to the hospital and shit, you know what I mean? Like, they had to leave the bullet in. I took the bullet out recently though, by myself. Like, that motherfucker was just irritating me. And I was just like, man, I gotta get this fucking bullet out. So I ended up getting the fucking bullet out. You know what I'm saying, myself. But I think it was a setup, but like, you know, and then the bitches just kept texting me hella much after that, like, are you okay? Like, do you think we set you up? Like, nah, I don't think that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for you. I don't care. I don't know nothing about you, bitch. Like, y'all some square bitches involved in some street shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, if y'all did do something like that. But I'm not looking for y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck about y'all. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I ain't tripping. Bitch, that was my fault. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can't say, you feel me, that y'all set me up. Bitch, what I can say is, bitch, I told you to stop recording me. And who knows? You dig what I'm saying? Like, the engineer that I'm at his studio, he's a known engineer in Sacramento. So y'all probably recording and posting the shit on Snapchat, and then niggas looking at y'all Snapchat. Like, oh, he up here right now. Waiting, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know, you know, when you buy a new something new car, people hear about that. Oh, he got the black 4-door Porsche on the black rims. So when you see the Porsche, oh, there you go right there, get him. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say y'all set me up. I just know how the streets work. Bitch, don't, you feel me? Now I'm to the point like, bitch, turn your phone off when you get in my car, period. Like, tell your family that you safe, you okay, but bitch, turn this off. You're not finna be dropping locations or doing none of that shit.
Crazy. I mean, you're lucky to be alive.
Man, for real, for real.
Yeah. And that was the only time you ever got shot?
Yeah, I got shot before on my foot too though. Like, I was just some stupid shit. I was trying to rob somebody, you know what I'm saying, like when I was younger. And one of them niggas started busting. They shot me in my foot. You know what I'm saying? Had to tear up out of there. Had to get up out of there. Nigga shot me in my foot. I was a young nigga though back then.
All right, man. Well, listen, Lavish D, man, a hell of a story. I mean, you're lucky to be here right now in terms of being alive and not being in prison. So the fact that you're actually sitting here in a studio with your jewelry on, talking about your life, you got kids, I know you have a son. Do you have more kids than that?
I got 10 kids. Nah,
you have 10 kids. Nah, okay, you're playing. All right. But you have multiple children who look up to you, who depend on you, you know, and it sounds like you're trying to keep out the way. It doesn't sound like you're still trying to get mixed up into the Sacramento politics.
Hell no.
You know, you have actual fans. You have music that's reacting. You got big videos out there on YouTube. Man, you know, I just want the best for you, and you know, just want to keep you, you know, see you progressing, and not go back to prison, and not get caught up in some other bullshit. But it really sounds, based on the story that I heard, is that you've matured. You've grown up. You've managed to put the bullshit behind you and swallow your pride and say, yeah, even though this person said these 30 things about me that still piss me off to this day, I could actually be the bigger man and reach my hand out and, you know, try to take the mature approach, which a lot of people never get to do.
Right.
You know, they don't even get the chance to do it. You know, the number of interviews I've done where I hear of people's homies getting killed at 16 years old, and you know, Pop Smoke was 20. I spoke to him 2 days before he got killed. We had planned an interview the next couple of days. Me and G Money from Baton Rouge, we had an interview planned with him a couple of days before he got killed as well. We've probably interviewed about a dozen people that have died through gun violence, you know, at some point after we interviewed them. You know, sometimes it's years later, sometimes it's sooner than that. And I just don't want to see this type of violence and have to report on this type of thing over and over again.
Hell no.
You know, Crunchy Black lost his daughter, his 26-year-old daughter, to gang violence.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It goes deep, man. It goes deep. But it sounds like you've learned from your mistakes, and it sounds like you're more of a mature human being right now, and it sounds like you're headed in the right direction.
Right. You right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm just working, man. I'm working overtime. You feel me? Like, you know, I'm just trying to bring the light to the real, though. You get what I'm saying? Because like these last few years, I've been really basically fighting behind my back. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been dissing me. You know what I'm saying? Rappers, but don't want no parts of me though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like real shit though. You feel me? Like I'm just doing I'm handling my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm only going up, and that's the good thing about it, right? I'm going up. You dig what I'm saying? Cause I was in jail. Like we all kind of like started. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he got popping, but I was in jail, but everybody know who I was. So I feel like my career really is just really getting started. And because I was in jail, I don't feel like the niggas who against me or I'm against, they're not gonna get any bigger. They're not gonna get any bigger, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I can see, but I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, they got money, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? And y'all also got a backing behind y'all. Like everything I'm doing, I'm riding around in Rolls Royces, you know what I'm saying? You feel me, big chain, big watch, and you know what I'm saying, everything that these niggas rap about. Really out the motherfucking streets. So it's like now it's my time and I'm only going up because it's like a new face on the market. It's like a new face on the market and everybody know who I am. It's just like, I just need a little more push. And once that little more push, I'm gonna shut everything down. Because I'm doing millions of views just on my YouTube account. I ain't never been on World Star. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It's probably you feel me? This gonna be the biggest interview I ever did. You dig what I'm saying? As far as this, you know? Like, I did a lot of interviews, but like, okay, this Vlad. And that just shows, like, you got Blueface playing my shit on his Instagram. You got Sweetie playing my music on her Instagram. You got The Game playing my music on his Instagram. You got Lil Mozzy, what's his name, Lil Mozzy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. From out of Seattle. You got him playing my music. These is everybody with millions of views. Everybody that I just named got millions of views, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, all these people playing my music, but y'all don't know who I am. Come on, man, y'all know who I am. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm just finna step on niggas now. You dig what I'm saying? It's only gonna get bigger, you feel what I'm saying? It's only gonna get bigger. Like I'm saying, you feel me? I got mob ties for real, man, and it's only gonna get bigger, and I'm not doing no plan.
Final question. In the same way that you reached out to Philthy Rich and y'all squashed it, would you reach out to Mozzy? Or if Mozzy reached out to you, would y'all be the bigger men and squash it? And I know there's a lot of shit that happened between y'all, and I know that there's a lot of violence and everything else like that, but given the right situation, could y'all get on the phone and work it out?
I'm beating Mozzy ass when I see him. Facts. beating your ass when I see you. Anywhere. I'm beating your ass, Mozzy. Timothy, I'm beating your ass. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. I ain't gonna do nothing to that sucker, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you know, I had to try. I had to try.
That's the only way we can squash it if you fight me. If you meet up and fight me. Because you've been disrespecting, he been disrespecting my dead homies for too long. Like, he been disrespecting us too long.
I mean, I understand that he talked a lot of shit and you talked a lot of shit. And
but I could back it up. Like, I could back it up.
Okay, but violence happened in both directions, right?
Yeah,
So what I'm saying is, can there be a situation? Because look, you know, FBG Duck did a song dissing all his dead enemies and everything else like that, and ultimately he got killed. I'm not saying it's because of that song, but I'm sure that contributed to it somewhat. At the end of the day, there is no good solution when it comes to just violence continuing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure your kids would rather you swallow your pride and make up with this man as opposed to having their dad on a t-shirt and talk about, yeah, my dad was a gangster, but you know, we had to grow up without him.
Hey, this the life the life I chose. This the life I chose. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for him, but if I run across him, he know what's happening. You dig what I'm saying? It's up. If it's up, it's stuck. You know what I'm saying? Cause like he done did so much fraudulent ass shit out here, man. He tried to make it like he's something he's not on the internet. You dig what I'm saying? On the internet, he's something he's not. Like, I can't just sit around and just let that type of shit slide. Like, you've been disrespecting me for a long time. Like, and I couldn't even say nothing to you though. Like, I couldn't say nothing to you. Not say I couldn't diss you, but like, you diss me in every song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like his fans might not know who he talking to or what he talking about, but I know what he talking about. My homies know what he talking about. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you dissing the homies though. You feel what I'm saying? You dissing me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you dissing everything I stand for. You dig what I'm saying? Then you meeting all these people before me and you telling them don't fuck with me. Like, I'm the fake nigga and you the fake nigga. That like no. You feel what I'm saying? That's not it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, you been running from us. My nigga, you been running from us. You feel me? Been running from us. You dig what I'm saying? Like straight the fuck up. Been running from us. He gonna continue running from us. You dig what I'm saying? Like, fuck no. You feel me? Like, I'm like nigga wanna squash the beef with me, nigga pay me. Straight the fuck up. This the mob, nigga pay me. Nigga, that's the nigga, nigga, pay me, nigga. You wanna squash it, nigga pay me, nigga, straight up. Cause you wanna squash it, cause you know what's going on. Oh yeah.
All right, well, I tried. I tried. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here, you know, regardless of how we're painted, VladTV has squashed a lot of beefs over the years.
Nah, I know.
And has gotten a lot of people together, gotten a lot of people on the same page. The Outlaws, they did their first interview together.
I'm never doing a song with
Mozzy.
I'm never doing a song with Mozzy. Never, ever.
Well, like I said, people do grow and life changes and situations change and you never know.
He stay over there, I stay over here. We ain't gotta cross no paths. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
and there's that too, right? I mean, there's a lot of people who I'll never be cool with, who I felt have violated me to such a degree that we can never get on the phone and talk together. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna continue, you know, escalating the situation, going back and forth with them. I'm just gonna continue to do my work, and whatever they do, I just don't care about anymore. So maybe that's the solution also. That at one point, both of y'all just stop talking about each other, and that's that, and y'all just live out the rest of your lives. There's that too.
Right. You right. But nah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Lavish D, man, appreciate the time. Much success to you, and you know, love to you and your family.
I appreciate you, Vlad, man. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, man, double back, man. You feel me? Double back and fuck with me, man.
We'll do that.
All right, brother.
Peace.